Episode number 2, Jesse's Hangout. The next morning, putting together a thingy bob out of a half a pipe because we want to use it for something. Making it up as we go along, that kind of thing. To stop from getting cabin fever. You get it. So, now comes the welding part. Still might have a little bit more cutting to put some of the organizers on top of this steel. How thick is this steel? This is quarter inch, no, this is half-inch thick steel. That's good. It ain't coming apart. So, we're going to get it tacked down, and we're going to get this bottom tray part, we're going to try to keep it about an inch off the tabletop, or an inch off the ground or so. So I'll get some measurements taken here. I find myself using these little rubber mallets all the time. This is a Vaughn 12 ounce in metalwork. So as is always the case, we're just going to heat up the shop before we do anything. We'll get it to mid-60s range, turn off the natural gas heater like we always do. We have to because of the arc, something or other. We'll leave the diesel heater running and we'll get this welded up. So once again, today we're going to be using the Miller-Matic 255 MIG pulse welder. We'll probably be running it at about 16.5 volts up to 17. Still waiting for it to heat up in here. We'll do the initial heat up and then shut off the natural gas like I said. And then we'll tack everything together before we weld it up, both sides. Just gonna tack it 3 times here, put the other one on, tack it, then we'll make sure everything's gonna be level before we permanently weld it up. So today, which is Wednesday, we're expecting a Costco spa. Not like a hot tub or anything like that. It's one of those infrared heated 2-person, I don't know what you call it, a hot box. You remember that little area I showed you, a little vacant area I showed you in the weight rack video that Candy wanted? I said there's that little open space there. Well, that's what that's for. It's for a 2-person heat box. You know, Candy, she says it's for me, but I know she's kind of wanted one. They're really good for old people, you know, to sit in there and sweat. So I'm looking forward to it because I'd actually been looking at those little tent ones you get in because they're cheap. Well, it turns out, you know, for what you get, well, we'll see. We'll see when it comes in sometime today, but before 9 p.m. they say. Well, we'll see what happens. But we'll get it put together and see if it's worth it. I think it was like $1,500 or something like that for a 2-person hot box, which we'll be in the tractor barn, which I think will be nice. All right, I think we're heated up enough. Let's get going. Like I said, we're just doing the tacks now, just tacking it. Not another like it in the world. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure it's level before we finish tacking it, so we can bust it off easier if we need to. That's the plan, Stan. Yeah, I think that's good. It's the same as the table, so we're good. All right. This thick of metal, we do not want this busting loose, or because you put a lot of welds to it, a lot of heat to it, bad things happen. So, yeah. Now we'll get some ventilation in here and run a bead. One on this side, one on this side, back to this side, then back to this side. I kept hearing this metal right in the middle of my weld. I was like, what the heck is that? I don't know, it's the cold meeting the hot. It's like cracking the steel or something, like a thunderstorm or something. Yeah, I thought it might be easier to open the garage door for the ventilator than the door because heat rises, but I didn't think about that the top half of the garage door would be open too, so yeah, it might have been a moot point. I'll stick with the door. I don't know, I thought maybe that bang was maybe the metal twisting or something, but I don't know. It's pretty stable. But I don't know. Looks good. It's solid. Anyway, we just smoothed out the rough edge on the side is all. Okay, I just took these two handles, we'll call them handles, and I just rounded them off, got the jagged edges off of them so that if you wanted to, without gloves on, you could pull on them without cutting yourself. So like I said, just rounded off the edges and got the slag off the ends where I'm going to weld it. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan anyway. So we just got a magnet holding it in place for now, and we'll get it tacked and welded. Not another one like it in the world. This I can tell you with great confidence. Okay, we've got these welded up and ground the weld down. Something from nothing, something from nothing. They say, I just checked the weather forecast because I know you guys love hearing about weather. Tomorrow's going to be 28 degrees higher than today. Maybe I should have waited till tomorrow to do this. Could have not heard all that cracking popping sound, right? But yeah, we need some touch up to do on it. But you get the basic idea. It's not as heavy as you might think with this 1/2-inch steel. And it fits perfectly as far as the width goes. So I could put this at the end of the table down there. See that? Put all my stuff in it. Now I just want to weld some of these thingy bobs. Just tack them up here. I might have to cut a few, I'm not sure. Just to go ahead and fill up the space. See what I'm saying? Like that. And I can keep all my other stuff in there. Forgot about these, my wire snippers. So I keep a bunch of those in there. Yeah, I like it. we'll make some rearrangements. I brought in some more steel. I'll cut that and piece some circles in a bigger square and something like that. You know, I just ran out to the shipping container real quick, just grabbed those 3 pieces of steel you saw right there. And from there to here, when I come in, just from holding that steel without any gloves on like a dummy, my hands were like burning on fire, like literally, like I just burned my hands. So I ran over to the heater and heated them up real quick. I mean, who'd have thought that? But it's, yeah, that was dumb. All right, okay. That looks about right. Well, that's still cold. How do I know to cut it there? We artists know these things. Maybe I'll cut it diagonally. Yeah, 45-degree angle like that. It looks about right. Isn't this exciting? You know it is. See, while that's cutting, let's see how that's gonna work. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. It's just like it was made for it. Oh wait, it was. Look at that. What I'll do is I'll get these lined up and I'll just tack the outside corners and tack in between each piece like that on the outside corners. Do the same over here, and that'll hold it. That'll be good enough. Ooh, we're gonna have to clean that baby up. Yeah, maybe we'll put that in front. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah! Back to the acetone. I'll wait till I have these all welded down to, I just run the grinder around the top of them. So I gotta make a few spot welds here and there anyway, so. Plus this one I just cut is really sharp. And we're just going with it, right? Just going with it. Isn't that what artists say all the time? You know, I just felt the flow. I just felt the flow. Yeah. Kind of like that higher one on the inside instead of the outside. Yeah. All right. Here it is. See? I can find my stuff now, which is awesome. All right, we got to get that way out of the way. There was to one time, I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Or yeah, it was last year. I had an acetone rag close to where I was welding. Fortunately, not the can. I just had a rag, and I kept smelling this smoke. And I looked up. It didn't take long. That rag was dust. Okay, we got this whole side tacked down real good. Hey, now we're going to do this side. nothing gets going anywhere. There. All right. One last little grinder, door open thing, just to smooth out the rough edges. Oops. I need one more tack. One more tack. Just like in my dreams. And like I said before, even with this on it, it's very movable, even for old people. Let's get it painted up. Might as well finish it up, right? Heck yeah! Okay, we're getting there. Now, if I put a strip of metal right up underneath here, just welded it there, this can of anti-spatter nozzle shield could sit right like that. I don't feel like doing that today because I already painted it. And I think it's looking pretty awesome. Oh, look how clear my bench is getting. My workbench. stuff is in the way. I'll have to move it. What'll I do? How long will it take? Oh. It'll take that long. Maybe I should weld my name on there. Like that. Yeah. Oh wait, I need my whole workspace. I need the whole thing now. What do I do? It's going to take an hour to clear everything off of here. Oh wait, no it isn't. It took that long. So we'll just get the rest of my accessories and just scatter them in there. There, right where I need them again. I'd say that's a pretty successful build. One of a kind. It only took me half a day. And it's practical. It's something out of nothing. So, we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully as I'm coming out of my new spa.